What's up, man? Welcome to the video where we're going to dive super deep into how you can become a better man. A better man just in general. This is a full guide on how to do that. And this is no fluff. At 30 years old, I've done a lot of trial and error, a lot of consuming information that worked and some information that didn't work. And so in this video, my intention is to tell you just the straightforward stuff in order for you to start to improve your life immediately. And we're going to start practically, very grounded, practical things you can do immediately now, after this video, to start changing your life. And then we're going to move more towards esoteric stuff that will be more intangible, but nevertheless, still incredibly valuable. Why is that? Well, the spirit world may not be able to be seen, but it influences the physical. We'll get more on that later. But first things first, if you're a guy right now, I don't know at what age you are, you could be 20, 25, 30, 40, it doesn't really matter. But if you want to improve your life, the first step is to look at your sleep. No fluff, look at your sleep, man. A lot of times, I swear, people just need one good night of sleep, and that would change everything. So how can you start optimizing your sleep? We talk about this in our course, but there's 3 pillars of good sleep that we talk about. Number 1 is rhythm. You have a circadian rhythm. Your ancestors woke up at dawn, and they started getting tired at dusk. Actually, your ancestors had 2 sleep cycles. It's kind of interesting, but they went to sleep at dusk and then woke up at midnight, had sex and different things during the middle of the night, cooked, and then went back to sleep. It's very interesting. So they had 4-hour cycles, which is interesting. But you need to time your shit, man. So number 1, and take notes during this video. Number 1 is go to sleep at the same time every night, even on weekends. Yes. If you want to optimize your health and your fitness and your life and your career, make some sacrifices, man. Change your lifestyle. If you're staying up until 2 a.m., stop. Or wake up at 10 a.m. every day. If you're able to do that, fine. But I encourage you, 9 times out of 10, I've seen this with clients, I've seen this with friends, I've seen this with myself. If somebody goes to sleep late, it's usually unhealthy. And if somebody wakes up early, they're usually successful and better off. You don't see a lot of successful people waking up at 10 a.m. Not that many. Some people are, but you have to know yourself and you can't bullshit yourself. So number 1 is pick the same wake up time and same bedtime. Even more important than the wake up time, guys, is the bedtime. Everyone's talking about wake up time. When do you wake up? When do you wake up? When do you go to bed? Pick a time and stick with it, even on weekends. Number 2, the pillar there. And by the way, with number 1, I don't want this video to be too long, but number 1, if you need to reset your circadian rhythm, take melatonin, no more than 1 milligrams for 72 hours, three nights in a row. You should only do it 1 or twice. Do not take it more than 3 days because it starts to become a habit. And your pineal gland, which is right here, won't produce it. Melatonin is literally a psychedelic. So seriously, you want to be careful. It will produce dreams. And then when you wake up, this is super important, guys. Immediately, as soon as possible, go outside and look at the sun. Like at least get sunlight in your eyes. Don't hurt yourself. But look in the area of the sun. I personally look at the sun. I'm not, do what you want to do. But get sunlight inside your eyes. That immediately sets the clock for 16 hours after you do that. And you start to get tired. It's really beautiful. Number 2, the pillar is darkness. Make sure that your room is dark. I highly recommend a Manta sleep mask, mouth tape, intake nose strips, earplugs if it's too loud, various things to make sure that it's pitch black. It needs to be pitch black, bro. Manta sleep mask is fantastic. I use it all the time. I use it when I travel. I use it when I meditate. It blocks out all light, which is great. Or do blackout curtains, but I honestly find that unnecessary if you have a sleep mask. Number 3 is, shit. What is number 3? Rhythm, darkness, and stillness. Stillness. Your heart rate determines your sleep. If your heart rate is above 65, you will not sleep, or you will have really bad sleep. So I recommend you get a Whoop or an Oura Ring and check your heart rate before you go to bed. There's many different things you could do to lower your heart rate. I can do a whole sleep video if you want. Comment below if you want a sleep video. Make sure to subscribe. This is valuable for you. But what I would recommend is meditate, have some herbal tea, follow the 3-2-1 rule, which is no eating 3 hours before bed. I'm going to stop there with the sleep because this is not a sleep video. Dial in your sleep is number 2. That's number 1. Number 2 is your fitness, gentlemen. If you are overweight, I don't care how old you are, it is unacceptable. Period. End of story. Especially if you're a man, because you're the one who's supposed to be defending women and children and our country. And you're so privileged that you don't have to do that. And that's great. That's awesome. A lot of men and women have sacrificed themselves for you to have that privilege to not have to fight. But that doesn't mean you could be complacent. That's why Rome fell. If you're overweight, it's unacceptable. I'm not sorry. That's the truth. Period. And so there's 2 people now that are watching. One person is triggered and saying, I'm clicking off this video. It's fine. Click off, bro. I don't care. Another person, I want to speak to you. You might be triggered, but you're like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Spencer, how do I start to change my fitness? Well, you're the person I want to talk to because you're not entering the victim mindset. You're actually the person that we help with our company, Edenic Fitness, which does in our video. But I'm going to talk to you directly. How do you start changing your fitness? Well, again, that could be a whole video in and of itself. The first step is to find a program on ChatGPT. You don't have to purchase anything. It doesn't matter what the program is, guys. I can give you a program. You can purchase a program from me. I'm telling you right now, there's differences. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't. What matters is this. Are you consistent? Are you hitting that workout 4 days a week, 5 days a week, again and again and again for months and then a year? If you do that, I promise you, you're going to get in fantastic shape. Go on ChatGPT, say, hey, ChatGPT, this is my weight, this is my height, and these are my goals. Give me a good workout program and calorie count in order to achieve that. And it will. It's going to give you that. And then follow it. Choose how many days you can actually go to the gym. My recommendation, if you're an able-bodied man, go 5 or 6. Just get in the habit of going every day. Even on the 7th day, you go and it's active rest. You're doing push-ups still. You're walking. You're hitting your 10,000 steps. Adopt a lifestyle of movement, guys. Of movement. Especially for the men, it's so important. Your ancestors, literally, it's in your DNA. They thrived when they ran long distances and hunted. The reason why you're depressed and you're not able to get to the next level is because you're stagnant and you're on screens. The worst thing for your mental health, man. The worst thing for your mental health. So find a program and be consistent with it for 90 days. Commit for 3 months. You will absolutely change your life. Now, that's fitness. Before we get into nutrition and fitness, go hard in the gym. Intensity is number 1. Be safe, but know what you're fighting for. If you're overweight or you just want to get to the next level in your business, get to the next level in your relationships, you got to go hard. You're not just building the muscle in the gym. You're actually breaking it down. So what you're doing is you're breaking down your old self that can no longer enter the kingdom of heaven. Your old self that is not aligned with your new identity that has the life that you want. And so that's the purpose of this video. You are not building a life. You're building an identity. The world around you will reflect that identity. You understand? the world around you will reflect that identity. You must adopt that identity and hold like the Spartans. And inevitably, quantum physics, people, places, things, and money will start to circulate around you. I know you may want a good relationship. You may want a new job. You may want more money. That doesn't help you. Wanting a separation. Be it. Decide. That requires faith, which is a different video. It requires faith in something greater than you. You can't do this alone. I don't care what they tell you. It's satanic. It's not all you, man. And why do you want it to be all you? I'm the manifester. I'm the manifester. Like, God is the almighty, glorious manifester who is working through you. And I've tried different things. I've tried the new age stuff, man. I'm telling you, that might work for a while, but it's empty and it's way too much responsibility that you don't need. Period. And it's not aligned within God's will. I swear. God is love. How much do you trust love? We'll get into that separately. Okay. Let's keep it moving. That's fitness. Go hard. You're fighting for something. Nutrition. Make a pact to not have processed sugar. Just for 90 days, you have clean foods, simple foods. No donuts or anything like that. Once you get advanced, like I personally have donuts, but the reason is once you become advanced in the lifting cycle, which is going to be a different video, once you become advanced, guys, then you can use sugar in an advanced way. Time it before your workouts or time it after your workouts, and it can be anabolic, but that's a different video. Make sure you get creatine. Make sure you eat healthy. Get some greens. Athletic greens is expensive, but it's good to get some multivitamin stuff. H and B can help protect your muscles. Fish oil is testosterone. Vitamin D, 5,000 IU, etc. If you want me to list all supplements, comment below supplements and make sure to subscribe, and I'll create a video about that eventually. So if you want to change your life, notice what I'm saying. I'm saying you first. I'm not saying anything outside of you. I'm not saying contact this person or reach out to that, like Hormozy style. That works in its own arena. But let's be real. It's not connected to God. It's not. It's a doership. You need that part, but you also need to become it first. And that's something that I think Hormozy actually misses. He has the whole business side, but there's no emotion, it seems like. I don't know. I love Hormozy, but that's how I feel. So we have the two practical things, sleep, fitness, and nutrition. Now, I want to get into some impractical things that can help you guys. Number one is meditation. Number one thing. I'm somebody who suffered immensely from OCD, which is obsessive compulsive disorder, for a long time. And if some of you guys don't know what that is, it's basically you're in your head 24/7 thinking about different things. And speaking of thinking with different things, I gotta make sure that we're good on our battery, and we are. This is raw. Meditation changed not only my life, but all of my clients' lives. And the meditation that we do is called self-inquiry meditation. And the way that this works, I'm going to give you a little overview right now. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Self-inquiry, the first step is to let go of the mind completely. Letting go attachment to what the mind is saying, and letting go physically any contractions that you feel. Just let go. Very simply, the way self-inquiry works is ask yourself the question, who am I? You're going to have a thought that arises that I am this person, this is who I am. But notice that there is an awareness of that thought. connect with that awareness. That's all I'm going to say for that. We're going to have a whole nother video about inquiry for you guys, but that will take 30 minutes in and of itself. You need to connect with the awareness, the observer of your experience. The more that you do that, the more calm you'll feel, and the more power you'll feel, because you'll have space between your thoughts. Okay? Meditate. What I encourage you to do is meditate twice a day for 15 to 20 minutes using this method. Especially in the morning, meditate and connect with your observer. Okay? Number 2 is you have to start. Listen, guys, I don't know where you are in your journey spiritually. I respect everybody. Even maybe not atheists, but I'm kidding. I mean, seriously, like, if you don't believe in anything, it's just like, it's literally, dude, it's retarded, dude. It's just retarded. It's so stupid, dude. I'm sorry. It's just like, bro, you're believing in the Big Bang. Yeah, the Big Bang probably happened. All right, but you don't believe in God? It's just a low consciousness way. However, here's the thing. Out of love, I would love to talk to atheists if they're open to changing their mind, but a lot of atheists are not. But for those of you who are open, stay and we'll talk. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I just was searching for the truth. And I'll tell you what, there is a God, and we can talk about that later, but he loves you, he cares about you, and he wants the best for you. And so the only way for you as a man or a woman to feel peace in your life, I found, is to trust something higher than you. Otherwise, you are in this world alone. And you have to push and grind. A lot of the men, you're probably doing this. You're like pushing and you're tired and you're anxious and you're depressed. And I can see it. I always can see it in a man's eyes. Because guess what, man? I used to be that man. That's why I'm able to talk like this. I want to help you because I've been there. And the only way is to slowly but methodically start to surrender. And it really is like this, guys. It's a surrender posture. Say, you know what? God's will, not mine. Something bad happens in your life. Say, hey, maybe this is good. It's for the betterment of the world. Betterment of myself. Betterment of your trajectory for life. Start to let go. And it's from the mind. Move from the mind to the heart. The mind, you'll notice as you meditate every day, that will change your life. As you meditate every day, you're going to notice the mind, your awareness increases, your consciousness increases, and your vibration increases. And your awareness of the mind increases, and so you notice what's actually happening, and you're like, holy shit, my mind's just trying to control this. It's trying to grab and hold, and that creates suffering. And so what you do is you let go and say, hey, mind, you don't need to control because I trust in something higher than myself that you have access to here. And what happens when you let go of the mind, you start to connect with your heart? Boom. The toroidal magnetic field, which is literally proven in science, a 3-meter toroidal field outside of you starts to attract what you are. If you're love, you're attracting love and abundance and all this different stuff inside your life. And you can use your mind as electric to get out there, but I personally don't dive into that. I would encourage you to just be within heart and surrender and watch what happens in your life. We're going to leave it there. You implement these 4 things, guys, you're going to change your life. Number 1 is sleep. Get your sleep right. Number 2 is fitness and nutrition. Get the body of your dreams. Number 3 is self-inquiry, meditation. And number 4 is to surrender to something greater than you. I'm here for you guys, really creating this out of love and just want to give free value. If this is valuable for you, please go ahead and hit subscribe, comment below, and hit the bell notification icon. It means a lot to me and also allows us to spread this message to other people who will lead it. So you'll be doing your part. It takes 1 second. I love you. And if you need anything else, let me know. Any other topics, put it below. Peace.